Namaste and welcome to this beginner-friendly Hatha yoga class to help you wind down at the end of your day. A lot of times when our days are filled with stress, it can leave us feeling up here and we can't fall asleep. And so I want to use this practice to bring us back down, reconnect with the body, disconnect from your external world and the things that don't matter in the present moment, and simply just be with your breath. There are no props required for this class. And if you enjoy this class, I do have a Mind on Yoga Academy where I teach you the mental health benefits of yoga, both through lectures, yoga classes, and guided meditations and breathworks. So if you're interested in that, that will be linked down in the description, but let's go ahead and get into the video. We'll go ahead and begin this class in a child's pose, so you can bring both hands to the mat. Bring both knees wide on your mat, big toes come to touch, send the hips back towards the heels, and then slowly begin to allow the torso to fall down between the thighs, arriving onto your mat, breathing into your body. Beginning to deepen your connection to your breath here, inhaling to fill the lungs completely. Notice how this changes the body. And exhale, slowly let that all go. Squeezing every last drop of air out before you slowly allow the air to seep back in and out. By slowing down the breath and deepening your exhales to make them longer than your inhales, you're signaling to your parasympathetic nervous system that it's okay to relax. It's okay to let go. And simply be. Take 2 more deep breaths here. On your next inhale, keeping the hips as they are, slowly lift the forehead up off of the mat and walk both hands over to the right. Then slowly allow the forehead to melt back down in between the arms. Come back to the breath. Thinking of reaching out and over with the left hand, noticing the stretch that you feel in the left side body. On your next inhale, bring it back through center. And exhale over to the second side. Taking your time, moving slowly. Finding what feels comfortable, and breathing into the stretch on your right side body. Inhale, slowly lift the forehead, recenter the hands, and slowly lift the hips up and recenter the hips on top of the knees. And we'll move through some cats and cows. So inhale, send the heart forward, curl the tailbone towards the sky, squeeze the shoulder blades together on the back. Exhale to round through the spine, curl chin to chest, separate the shoulder blades, and draw the tailbone down between the knees. Moving with your own breath, inhale into cow pose, chest goes forward. Exhale to round, chin to chest, cat pose. You can add any extra movements that feel good here, maybe swaying forwards and backwards. Maybe shifting from side to side with the hips. Just doing whatever feels good in your body. Making sure to spread the fingertips nice and wide. Give yourself a firm base. Nice. And from here, walk both knees back, tuck the toes under, and lift the hips up and back. Find a downward facing dog. So we won't take too many of these in this class, but use this as a chance to allow the forehead and the head to be completely heavy. Grip down firmly with your fingertips, engaging through the arms, pressing the torso back towards the thighs, sending your hips up towards the sky, and maybe pedaling out through the feet, bending into one knee and then the other. Still being mindful of your breath here. Using the breath to keep you anchored in the present. Good. Then inhale, reach right leg up and back. Find three-legged dog and bend into the right knee so you draw the right heel down towards the glutes, lifting the right knee towards the sky, keeping the shoulders squared down towards the mat. Find one more inhale here. Then exhale, draw knee to nose. Walk the hands forward, step right foot in between the hands and lower the left knee down to your mat. Taking your time here, slowly beginning to lift up, reaching the arms overhead. Then exhale, bring hands to heart center, placing the thumbs against your sternum. And using this to draw your awareness back to the breath, noticing the rise and fall of your chest. Staying present. Find one more inhale here. Exhale, cross left elbow over the right thigh. Twisting the chest up and open towards the right, drawing the right elbow back in space. Continuing to breathe, inhaling in, exhaling out. On your next exhale, you can release both hands down to frame the foot and begin to heel toe that right foot across to the left side of your mat and lower the right knee down behind the right wrist. Now, if this feels very uncomfortable, you can always take pigeon pose on your back, crossing right ankle over the left thigh and interlacing the fingers behind the left thigh, reclining all the way back. But if you're in this regular pigeon pose and your hips feel fine and dandy, inhale to find a little bit of length. Square the hips towards the front. Then exhale, fold forward, allowing the arms to come down to the mat. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you stack the fists and use the hands as a pillow. Maybe you stack the palms onto one another and lower down a little bit farther. Deeper doesn't always mean better, so be sure to tune into your body, notice how you feel. Do you feel a stretch or do you feel pain? If you feel pain, feel free to come back up. Just giving your body what's best for it today in the present moment. Not judging yourself, but simply being aware. Inhale, slowly begin to press back up. If you are on your back, slowly make your way to hands and knees. And everybody meet in all fours. From here, walk the knees back, tuck the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Taking a moment here, noticing the imbalances on the two sides of the body. How do they feel different? Before moving to the second side. When you're ready, inhale, reach the left leg up towards the sky. Then open the hips and bend into the left knee, drawing the left heel down towards your glute. Try to keep that left shoulder spiraled down. Is that a mosquito? Hope not. Find one more inhale here. Exhale, step left foot in between the hands. Drop the right knee down. Find your low lunge. Oh, hi, kitties. Oh my goodness. That's your mother. Okay, inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Exhale, draw hands through heart center. Find your stability, find your balance. Draw your awareness in. Take one more inhale here. Then exhale, cross right elbow over the left thigh, spiraling the chest towards the left. Continuing to breathe. And exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Heel toe the left foot across to the right side of your mat and lower the left knee down behind the left wrist. Again, if this is uncomfortable, you can take the variation on your back with the left ankle crossed over the right thigh. But if you're up here, find an inhale to find length through the spine. Then exhale, fold forward. Coming down onto the forearms, maybe you bring the forehead down to your hands. Whatever feels good on this side. Inhale, slowly begin to lift back up. If you are on your back, go ahead and come back to all fours, and everybody meet in all fours. Then we'll thread the needle on both sides. So inhale, reach right arm up and overhead, open the chest. Exhale, thread right hand underneath the left side of the body. Inhale, slowly press yourself back up, reach the right arm high. Exhale, plant the hand, switch sides. So inhale, lift the left hand high, open the chest. Exhale, thread the left hand underneath the right side of the body. Thread the needle on the second side. Inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself back up, reach the left hand high. Exhale, plant the hand. Then you can shift both feet off to one side and come down into a seat. Then coming into your comfortable seat, we'll take some side twists. So bring the right hand out by your side and reach the left arm up and over. Coming down as much as comfortable. Trying to keep both sits bones grounded on the floor and draw the right elbow back in space. And allow the head to be heavy. And think of drawing the elbow down towards your rib cage. Stop where it's comfortable. Good. And inhale, slowly come back up to center. Hands come to the thighs. And exhale, left hand comes out by your side. Reach the right arm up and over. Find that side bend on the second side. Continuing to breathe. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Drawing the left elbow back in space and maybe drawing it back down towards the rib cage and allowing the head to be heavy. And inhale, come back through center, hands come to your thighs. Inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Exhale, interlace the hands, bring them behind the base of your head, open the elbows wide. Inhale, lift the chest high. Exhale, curl elbows in, draw the chin towards the chest. Keep the rest of the spine straight. Inhale to lift the elbows up. Exhale to round forward. Good. Find one more here. Exhale, round forward. Good. Then you can release the hands down to your thighs and come back to your seat. Then my personal least favorite pose will come into a wide straddle. So bring both legs as wide as you can, as comfortable. Keeping a slight bend in both knees, chest is held high, toes point towards the sky. And inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Find the length through the crown of your head. Before exhaling to hinge forward, bring the hands down in front of you and let the head be heavy. Allowing yourself to relax into this stretch, so not trying to push yourself too far, but just going to wherever is comfortable. Then think of the halfway lift movement. So come onto your fingertips, slowly lift up, lengthen the crown of the head up, but you're at a diagonal. Good. Then walk both hands over towards the right. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Inhale, slowly lift back up to that diagonal and walk both hands back to center. Take a breath here. Then inhale to find length. Exhale, walk it over to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Being gentle with yourself, just falling wherever you land and breathing into whatever you feel. Inhale, slowly lift back up, recenter the hands, then walk the hands back in. You can bring the feet back in, and we'll make our way down onto our backs. So extending the legs out long, just coming down into stillness for a moment, noticing how the hips and the low back feel. And from here, begin to walk the feet in towards the hips. Then you can either grab onto the outside edges of your mat and tuck the shoulders underneath you, or you can interlace the fingers underneath your tailbone, whichever one feels most comfortable for you, as you lift the hips up, pressing down through the soles of the feet, coming into a bridge pose. Trying to make one long line from the knees all the way down to the shoulders. Breathing into what you feel. On your next exhale, let the hips fall to the mat. And extend both legs out long again. Then reach both arms up and overhead. And we'll take a banana pose. So, walk both feet over towards the right. Maybe you cross the left leg over the right one. Hi, sweetie. And then you can either stay here, or you can walk the right hand towards the right. Wiggle your shoulders. Pet the cat. And then reach the left arm up and over. So breathing into the left side body here, noticing what you feel. And slowly recenter the shoulders. Uncross the ankles. Recenter. And take it on the second side. So right ankle crosses over the left. Walk the shoulders to the left. Then reach the right arm up and over, breathing into the right side body. Noticing if your mind has begun to wander as we move into these slower postures. And just gently remind yourself to come back to your mat. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Good. And slowly recenter the shoulders. Release the hands down by your sides and uncross the feet, coming into your Shavasana pose. Just noticing how it feels to be still and observe the body and the breath. Maybe doing a little body scan here. And just consciously relaxing every part of your body, starting at your toes, moving up to your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, and your hips. Breathe in deeply. Then exhale to relax the lower half of your body. Relaxing your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Relaxing your neck, your jaw, and the little space in between your eyebrows. Finding complete stillness. And simply observing the inhales and exhales as your chest rises and falls. Breathing yourself deeper into relaxation. And slowly bringing some movement back to the fingertips, the wrists and the ankles, and then the hips. Inhale, reach both arms up and overhead, find a full body stretch. Then bend into both knees as you exhale over onto one side. Taking one final moment here in stillness. Keeping the eyes closed if that feels comfortable for you. And then slowly pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat. Coming back to where we began. Either placing the hands on the knees, or you can bring hands to heart center. And we'll take 3 final stress-relieving breaths to end our practice. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So when you're ready, exhale completely. Then inhale in 3, 2, 1. And slowly tuck the chin in towards the chest. And blink your eyes back open, coming back to the space around you. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to check out the Mind on Yoga Academy, and I also have a playlist of over 75 free yoga classes here on YouTube, so check that out as well. And let me know down in the comments, what kind of yoga class would you like to see next? If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye guys!